Ian, you've got a rather tasty looking Leadwell 5-axis machine behind us here. How long have you had it?
We've had it approximately 2 months.
And what was the reason behind the purchase of the V-60iT?
Gave us the correct capacity to machine our components and a historic connection with Leadwell, knowing that they're good, robust machines.
It stands for itself actually by looking at the machine. It's got a lot of capacity. What is the size of what you can machine?
Well, it's got a 630 rotary table on.
And to have that, you need a pretty sort of weighty, heavy-duty machine. Does that offer you this?
Oh yes, it seems very stable.
And when you spec'd it out, did you spec it out to a high specification? I mean, you've got a sidearm tool changer, high-speed spindle maybe?
It is a high-speed spindle, and it is pretty rapid on the rapids as well.
Leadwell do quite a broad range of their 5-axis machine. Was the reason you went for the 60 because it is that much bigger?
Yes, it is. It was to meet customer requirements.
Okay, let's talk about the actual parts that you're making on this machine. Should we go and have a look?
Certainly.
So just talk me through how this component has become to be manufactured, or how you manufactured it.
Well, we've initially started with the forged ring. We've turned it on site and then slit into several segments. Then all of the milling has been done on the Leadwell behind us.
And when you say milling, are you talking about the slots, the drilled holes?
All of the drilled holes and the slots on the end as well.
And have you done this by using the sort of 4+1 motion, so you've repositioned the rotary axis to tackle the different sides and faces?
Yes, that's correct. We've done it all in one hit.
And is there a particular tolerance that you're trying to chase, or an accuracy that you're trying to achieve?
There's 2 thou on positional.
And you've done it?
Of course.
That's a small one. Onto this slightly, I will say it's more impressive because it's a much bigger part. What actually is it to start with?
It's one of our customer components. Where it fits, we don't know.
Okay, and what have you done with this as well? This has obviously been turned on a vertical lathe to start with, but then all the milling has been done on the Leadwell.
That's correct. All bar the holes on the bottom flange. Everything else was done with one hit.
What strikes me initially is you wouldn't want to make a mistake on something like this because of the cost of the casting. Would I be right?
Correct. No mistakes allowed.
So you haven't made any, which is good to hear. So when we talk about milling, are we just talking about the drilling, the slots, or the positioning of this part enables you to tackle it in one hit?
Positioning is really important to us, as well as the accuracy of the slots on the side. Everything is tied right down.
Tell me, what are you tied to?
2 thou again.
Okay. Now, did you buy this machine just specifically for these parts? How were you doing them before?
This is a brand new part to us. Our customer put them out to tender. We had machines that were capable of doing it, but we wanted to invest in hitting it in one hit.
So really, this new Leadwell V-60 has been bought specifically to produce these parts?
That's correct, yeah.
And so far to date, it's meeting the requirement?
It's doing very well.